It's created a cynic in me, and I don't want to be that way. I really don't. But I just have to question everything. I'm like, how much of this is an ad? How much is contrived? How much is planted product placement? You know, it's not about the person anymore. We're missing that human element. It feels like someone who works at a marketing team is putting together these videos to try to sell products to us. It's a problem, but people are just eating it up. They're eating it up because they saw it on social media. We will never feel satisfied in our lives if we allowed this to continue. For many of us, our bags are part of our personality, okay? Pun intended with that one. Honestly, they are an extension of ourselves. What is in someone's bag is basically a window into somebody's life, right? Most importantly, bags, in my opinion, and why they're so fascinating, is because bags are like the ultimate self-expression, right? They are a showcase of individuality. It's creativity, it's fashion sense, it's aesthetic, and unfortunately we're losing that because of overconsumption. Overconsumption, in my opinion, is like the antithesis to what makes bags so great and why they're so important to all of us. And that's because overconsumption, in my opinion, erodes self-expression. Okay, it limits our creativity, and as a result, we all end up extremely uninspired. As a society, as a culture, we're all the same. We're not celebrating uniqueness anymore. I can tell you that. When we're buying things to excess, we're compulsively buying, and we have a million different purses that we could never reasonably use. Obviously, I've talked a lot about overconsumption on this channel, but I think that this is possibly the worst trend yet because of the ramifications related to bags. Okay, bags specifically, the entire culture that we have around bags, and honestly, things have really changed in the last several years, and likely due to social media, of course. But I want to talk today about overconsumption related to bags specifically, because it's really gotten way out of control. And I think that it's an interesting conversation, to be honest with you. This is what I sit around thinking about all day and night. So yeah, today I'd like to have a lengthy conversation with you. Whenever I talk about overconsumption, I like to make this disclaimer, which is that I also have heavily participated in overconsumption. I'm in the same boat. So I'm saying this to make it clear that at no point in this video am I putting myself on a pedestal. And I also don't think that that's productive to approach a conversation and be like, well, I would never do this, and I'm a minimalist. Like, no. But I also think that because of my history, my long storied history with overconsumption, I do know what it feels like. So I say this from a place of understanding. Yes, we may have participated in that, but it's not too late to make a conscious effort to change. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not subscribed already if you like this kind of stuff, and let's just get on into it. So in order for me to illustrate just how far we've fallen, we need to take it back to the good old days. So the original What's in My Bag videos, the golden era of YouTube. You know, many of us watch these videos. We were truly sat for these videos and just, we couldn't get enough. I think why we couldn't get enough is because they were real. So take this video, for example.
So when I'm traveling, normally I tend to carry a larger bag than normal. So this is just my big old black polka dot bag. And starting off with what I carry in my bag for the airplane. So the first thing, of course, I gotta have my cell phone and headphones so I can listen to music and go on Twitter. And yes, I'm one of those girls who belt songs on the airplane, but don't worry, I whisper.
She's just, it's too wholesome. But you know, when you would watch these videos, you had confidence in knowing that these were products that the person probably actually used in their everyday life and things that they genuinely did carry around with them. For those of us who used to enjoy a good magazine or two, I think we all remember the What's in My Bag flat lays. I mean, I literally couldn't get enough. I was like basically just flipping to this page because I love to see what people carried. For me, the allure is sort of like, okay, well, what foundation shade or what lip shade is this person using? Or, you know, what scent are they wearing? What kind of keychain do they have? What bag are they carrying? Honestly, to me, when I used to flip to these pages in the magazine, it was almost like I knew the person based on what was in their bag. And I don't feel that same sense anymore. I feel like now when you watch a What's in My Bag or someone's doing a purse packing video, for example, it feels like it's really just a vehicle for a product placement and for advertising. You know, I think that there's a lot more stuff that's kind of planted in there, like for their Amazon storefront, for example, or, you know, affiliate links, sponsored products. And not to say that some of these products back in the day weren't product placements. I'm sure many of them were. But I think the way that consumerism has taken over specifically like the bag industry and the way people behave and participate in it surrounding bags. Unfortunately, now I'm a lot more cynical when I see a what's in my bag video or a purse packing video because everything is so commercialized.
I thought I would do an updated what's in my bag because I've not looked in this for a few days and I know that it's very highly requested. And I've not done one of these for about over a year, I think.
This is one of my favorite examples of what made what's in my bag videos so great back in the day. This is from Zoella on YouTube many, many years ago. One of the things that she said right there was, this is highly requested, but I haven't done one of these in a year and a half. And what was so intriguing about a what's in my bag video was that they were few and far between. It wouldn't be on a weekly basis. It would be like, I get to see what's in your bag once in a while, and I'm gonna treasure that because it feels more real, right?
Is a Alexander Wang Rocco bag. It's the one with rose gold hardware. I've had
Iconic
this for
bag.
over a year now. I think I got it last January actually. I'm still loving it, still using it, and I just love it.
Another thing that I want to point out as well is that people really used to use bags and they would wear them into the ground. Even like big YouTubers and big celebrities, they would use them for years and they would wear the same bag every single day. And you know, even in Zoella's case, I mean, if you know the lore, she basically put rose gold on the map back in the day. We were all crazy about rose gold, and I honestly believe that she was the one that influenced that. So I'm saying that to say this bag was extremely unique to her specifically. And we just don't really see that a whole lot these days. Even the bag was unique. It was also an extension of her personal style. Do you know what I'm saying?
First of all, I have a little orange notebook so I can jot down all my ideas for blog posts and videos. A loose £20 note that's dirty, like it looks tea stained. Maybe it's, oh my gosh, I think it's blood. I didn't put blood on it. I'm sure there's a great story behind this, or maybe a not so great story. This is a parking ticket. I forgot about this. Crap. This is quite fancy. I mean, look at this. Like, Brighton and Hove City Council, they do it smashingly. It's very pretty. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna pay that right after I film this.
I don't know how else to describe it other than this just felt real, right? Watching someone pull out a parking ticket that they forgot to pay, you know, a bloody £20 note with an interesting story to it. You can't make that kind of stuff up. It felt like she was genuinely looking through her bag for the first time and sharing with us moments of her life, telling little stories. In this video, she wasn't selling anything. Now I just feel like I'm constantly being sold to when I watch this type of content. You know, I used to watch these videos and I didn't feel any pressure to buy anything, if that makes sense. I felt like it was easy to compartmentalize back in the day. This is her stuff, and what's in my purse is my personal stuff. I feel like now all of the content surrounding purses and purse packing is like trying to create FOMO for everyone else, right? And like envy and like, oh, you need to run out and buy this right away. And it's really quite jarring, actually.
Hi, I'm Emma Watson and I'm headed to London. This is what's in my bag.
This is another one of my more favorite what's in my bag videos. Like I said, I'm a connoisseur, okay, of these types of videos. And this actually wasn't filmed that long ago either. This was maybe a year ago, but Vogue does a lot of these, British Vogue does a lot of these videos with celebrities. And this to me is an example of a well done what's in my bag video because it feels, once again, it feels real.
I've been wearing this for forever. It's disgusting now, but this is from the Body Shop. It's a lip stain, cheek stain. Jane Iredale, I've been using this lip pencil for years and years and years. It's in my favorite color, which is called Spice.
What's interesting to me is to see stuff like that. These are the specific colors that these people are wearing. I love to just be let in on that information. When you have overconsumption and everyone's just putting so many products in their bag and it's just all the same, you lose that connection with the person that's doing the video and showing what's in their bag.
The thing I probably really can't live without is these Body Shop stains. And I think they actually might have stopped doing them. So I had to buy a bunch of them on eBay because I'm so obsessed with them.
See, that's real. I want to see stuff like that where I'm like, you use this product. What I love is seeing people who have fallen in love with something and then they're sharing that thing in the world, but it's a genuine recommendation. You know, in this case, you can't even buy this lip stain anymore, right? So she's not selling it to anybody. It's just what she genuinely uses. Perhaps one of my favorite what's in my bags ever. And another great example of what makes a what's in my bag so great. Like they can be so great if done authentically. First of all, I just love this purse because it's Stella McCartney. This to me is iconic.
Anderson, and this is what's in my bag. This is one of my favorite things. This is my scent. This is what I've created. It's a love potion, and it's about ylang ylang in it. It has my roses pressed from my garden.
Roses pressed from her own garden. Like, she's not selling it. It's her own unique blend. Most importantly, and I think the thing that we really need to focus on here is its self-expression, right? This is unique to Pamela Anderson and Pamela Anderson alone, right? It is her unique blend. I love the idea of someone growing roses in their own garden and then putting those into a unique perfume that they carry around in their bag. I could get the chills just thinking about it. That's what makes purses and bags so great, is because you can do stuff like that. But we're losing that.
This stuff is amazing. Don't know why I have a G-string in my purse, but don't tell me that you don't have a scrunchie. This is the trick of the trade. We're really flashing back to the 90s. The tousled updo always had a pair of panties in them.
I cannot describe to you how iconic this moment was. I mean, honestly, this should be in the history books, if you ask me, because it's so real. To see Pamela Anderson pull a pair of underwear out and throw her hair up with it, right? A trick of the trade, as she says. It's a unique trick that you could only get from someone like her. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's sharing that with us. That's why it's like, when you get a good What's in My Bag video, it's great because you're getting a glimpse into somebody's life. Like, you know who she is based on that right there. And it's great. And I love it. This was a moment in history. Okay, time stood still. Time stood still.
Okay, that's it. That's what was in my bag.
So those are some of the reasons why I loved a What's in My Bag. For many of us, we live with the nostalgia every day of what we knew What's in My Bags used to be. For a lot of us, we're still very interested in watching people pack what's in their purse, right? We're interested in seeing, okay, what's this thing that this person's carrying around? What's maybe something that they can tell me or show me about themselves that I didn't know before, or a tip or trick that they could give, or something that maybe I could apply to my own life, right? So now we have people who are dedicating entire spaces in their homes to just packing their purses. I'm talking purse towers, purse storage rooms. Yeah, it's gotten out of control.
Everything that goes inside of my purse is fully stocked inside of my purse tower drawers. I have everything from electronics to wallets, hand sanitizers.
Most of the stuff is still in its packaging, by the way.
Cough drop, gum, medicine. Yes, I have 2 purse towers dedicated for all things purse, because if there's one thing that I love.
Yeah. You think things have gotten out of control yet? Just wait. This is a far cry from what we just watched and from what we used to know. And things have certainly evolved and they've shifted. And in my opinion, it's not for the better. This just feels like way too much. Objectively.
Okay, let's start with drawer number 1, my iPhone cases.
Just iPhone
In
cases.
this drawer, I have all of my small wallets. I already chose a wallet for this bag in the previous video. I'm using this little pink Dior wallet. So that is everything that I'm gonna pack in my purse from purse tower number 1.
That's just purse tower number 1.
Now let's go through purse tower number 2.
Let's pack my purse. So in my closet,
Look at this room.
I keep my purse must-have behind my clothes. And these organizers are perfect. Which purse should we go with? I bought this one because it looks like mini luggage.
I mean,
it's so cute. So these are purse shoes. The bag they came in was ugly. I bought this cute bag. They're just basic folding flats.
it's so many things. Like, if the bag's not cute, I gotta buy another one. Instead of just like finding something that you already have, right? Like, you're telling me that this person didn't have another little bag that they could throw these shoes in. They didn't have another one. You know, a lot of this content comes across as like, are we doomsday prepping? Like, what are we doing exactly? Like, why do we need all of this stuff?
So if you're ever out and your feet start hurting and you know how it is, you came prepared. Everyone should have a pair of those. Okay, so next,
Everyone should have a pair. Like, that's a lot of the sentiment behind this type of content, is like, here's ideas for things that you should buy. And that's not what the original videos used to be. It feels like there's a pressure to buy when you watch this type of stuff.
Organizer. My microphone, I should be using that right now. Next, some gum.
I mean, what are we doing?
Next, bobby pins. Gum. I like having a variety. Next, mini hair clip. Cute. Ponytail holders don't come for me. That's what I call them. I'm literally from Oklahoma. Everyone
I mean, we
calls
just
them out
don't need
here.
that many.
Mints. And eye drops.
So we have 3 different types of gum. Mints.
Love this. Okay, and then we're gonna need
Just look at all the drawers of things, and they're all filled to the brim. I don't even know if these things are like genuinely getting used, you know? And that's the feeling behind all of this.
This one's cute. It pops open and has a mirror. Floss. Love this. And hand cream. Some hand sanitizer. We are
It's
gonna
always the
use
Touchland.
this cute bag, and we need a
Touchland is always that hand sanitizer.
body spray. We will go with this one. Most of my purse finds can be found on my storefront.
There you go. So found on the storefront. It's like, it's all a vehicle to just sell. They feel soulless. And, you know, I see stuff like this too, where it's like people are buying now plastic containers just to fill with things to restock their purse, right? And these products are just sitting in there, not being used. They're not at their vanity. They're not going to get used in a timely manner, right? Or probably at all. It's excessive. Something like this, it's excessive. And I don't know why we need that many to bring with us. So many just single-use plastic items. And then this stuff pisses me off. Like, just squeezing out the product. That's the only way it's going to get used, by the way, with a lot of these people. And I also want to point out as well, so take a look at this, because these videos are like a dime a dozen. They're all the same. So they'll all do this. Like, notice this, okay? They pull their sleeves up over their hands because it's like part of the aesthetic, okay? They're all doing the same thing. And also what you'll realize as we go through this is they all use the same products as well. It's almost impossible to tell these people apart because it's not about the person anymore. We're missing that human element. It feels like someone who works at a marketing team is putting together these videos to try to sell products to us. It's a problem. And it's because of this consumerism. Like, we have so many products, I have so many things. It's just, this is crazy. That's not even open. Here's another one. The entire room is just filled drawer after drawer with things. And, you know, this is kind of promoting to other people, like, to be this way, right? Because someone got popular doing these types of videos. Then somebody's like, I'm going to do that too. And now it's like everybody's doing this. People are truly being influenced to make their room look like this, to make it look like a little store. It's too much stuff.
Let's pack my purse. I just got this one. It can be carried as a backpack or purse. And there's a side pocket that can fit my water. Sold.
Here we go. Just wait.
Okay.
I mean, holy sh**.
Okay, so
This
I'm going
room.
to grab a caboodle. If you get super oily,
Look at this room.
think of these as reusable blotting papers. They absorb all of the oil, and I love the compact. Some eye drops. I'm going to take this anti-friction stick.
Look at
This
all
is
of
great for your
this.
inner thighs, especially when it's hot outside. Okay, so I know they look like candy, but they're actually little exfoliating scrubs for your hands.
I mean, I can't even think of a situation where I would need a reindeer sugar cube to exfoliate my hands. Like, where would I be doing this exactly? It just feels like we're putting stuff in a purse just to put it in there for the sake of selling something on an Amazon storefront, or, you know, making the aesthetic. Like, sometimes the aesthetic for these people is like the overconsumption and just having a million freaking things and being ready for any situation. It's like, this is a lot. This stresses me out. Just to see this drawer stresses me out.
Your hands so soft, and they smell really good. And then I'm gonna take this. I know it looks like a pen, but it's actually a razor. It helps with that 2-inch hair that you missed when you were shaving your stash. When you walk outside and that sunlight hits and that one hair is just blinging. And that's going in this front pocket. This looks like a giant pair of AirPods. I love this lint roller because it holds 2 of these
not even
paper
practical.
rolls. So when it runs out, all you have to do is flip it.
This is not who's carrying that around? How often are we lint rolling?
Okay, next, This pouch is so cute. Okay, so we're gonna come back to that drawer in just a second.
Oh my God. It's shocking.
Toilet seat covers. I always take my own roll of toilet paper.
What? We're traveling around with our own roll of toilet paper. This is crazy. What I'm looking at right now, this is crazy. I don't even think the stores have this much stuff, actually.
A wipe for my beaver and a wipe for my beehole.
Pardon? What did I just hear?
I'm actually so excited for these. If you're anything like me, then you have a massive hot pair of jugs that stay sweating. Okay, I actually only need 2.
What
so
am I
these
watching?
are lotion that turn to powder that basically keep your jugs dry. And I always take deodorant wipes. And we will grab some ibuprofen because people stay giving me a headache. I'm going to go ahead and grab my hand sanitizer, and I'm going to put this on it so I can put it on my keychain.
These products are very rarely being used. Every time I see the Touchland, it's like barely any is gone.
But first, we need to grab this and this. This goes on your keychain so you always have a cord to charge your phone. And I have to take this, it holds your ponytail holders. So I have 2 on.
This is probably the most useless thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, just excessive.
There right now.
Ponytail holder plastic.
Together to keep them in place.
What?
Okay, and then I'm gonna grab. No, actually, I'm gonna grab this because.
Look at these little mini bags. Why?
If you're always losing your keys, stick an air tag in here and attach your keys, and you'll always be able to track them from your phone. And then I'm just gonna use this for my lip products as well. This little bag just makes it so much easier. I will list everything under purse finds. Let me know if you want to see the rest of what I put in my bag.
And once again, everything's under purse finds. Like, be like me. Like, this is not, guys, this is too much stuff. What saddens me is that people truly see this content as aspirational. They're like, I need to be like this, you know? And I think what it promotes is this idea of like status through possessions with buying things. And I think that it's creating people who feel like their identity is intertwined with brands and having a lot of things. And that's the bane of overconsumption, truly, is that we are just status obsessed. We're brand obsessed. We're obsessed with buying things. You know, we turn to buying things to try to fill a void.
The day after Easter, I wanted to switch out my purse, and I thought that today I would be switching into,
I mean, this is crazy.
This is the regular size Rowan in the color yellow. I want something a little bit more smaller for just like running around town. I'm not going anywhere, like day trips or anything like that, so I'm just gonna need the basic necessities. And yellow right now is my favorite color. It is matching my nails perfectly.
Basic
so
necessities.
let's pack my purse. For this bag, I did not buy the larger wallet just because I felt like it would take up way too much space in this bag. But what I did purchase was the smaller wallet, and I also purchased the little, I think this is like a clutch type wallet. I think I'm going to be using both of these for this bag, one for like receipts and papers, and then one for like my cards and stuff.
I mean, guys, look at how many wallets that she has, but she still bought matching small wallet, wrist wallet. I mean, I have to make the disclaimer. Yes, people can spend their money however they want to spend it. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's true. But what's so much cooler to me personally, and just better for us as a whole, I would rather see someone who uses the same wallet every day, or they have like a couple, right? Because it's so much more meaningful and real and authentic than like going out and buying a million of these things, because it means more to you. Sitting down and being like, okay, I want to buy one that's going to last me a really long time. Like, we're getting away from that, right? The idea of like buying things that are good quality, they're gonna last me for a long time. It's not just a flavor of the week thing. It's like, this is my style, right? And I can wear this to anything. That's cool and interesting, and like taking time to really figure out, this is my signature thing. That's what we lose with overconsumption, because we just get desensitized when we buy so many things.
This purse 1000% is going to need some sort of keychain on the outside of the bag. I do have quite a few over here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, this is from Lululemon. It's a little pouch that you put hand sanitizer in, and it has silver hardware. I'm not going to hang it on the outside of the bag or anything like that, but tell me this doesn't go literally perfect with my accessories. Gonna get a yellow hand sanitizer.
I mean, look at, they're all still in their package. All of them.
To go with it. This is in the scent Vanilla Blossom.
It's
Down
always
here in this
Touchland.
container that I also got from Amazon, I keep other little pouchy things that I like to have on me in case of an emergency. Okay, now for the good stuff. You guys, I go overboard.
This is just not what I remember. The good old days. They're gone.
Every time I pick lip products, because I just love lip products, I'm gonna pick this yellow Lano Lips lip oil. I'm gonna pick the Bioma lip oil. Lip oils are just like my weakness right now, you guys. I'm gonna pack an Aquaphor for Gianna because she's been having really chapped lips along with myself.
So we only need one.
Okay, and then I'm gonna pack oh my gosh, this mango one by Laneige. Okay, I lied, it's peach, but it smells so good. And then I'm gonna allow myself to pack one more. This is the Banana Too Faced Pillow Balm. It looks like a gloss, but it's literally a lip balm, and it is so luxurious feeling and hydrating feeling on your lips, and it's yellow and it matches perfectly. So I'm gonna pack these 4, just kidding, these 5 and call it a day. 5 in a shopping cart because we're shopping around in our own room. I know that this is content for these people. This is how they make money, but so many people watch this and they do want this for their own lives, and I just think it's too much. When you have so much stuff like this, you know, it's all about this consumerism, and the bag doesn't really say anything about you, right? I don't know anything more about this person because it's so much stuff. It's too much stuff, some would argue. Like, what's your story? And I don't get that. You guys might think this is a lot, but for every day, this is me packing lightly. Judge me, I don't care. Everything is perfectly packed. My phone, okay, this needs to come off.
Tag coming off.
This was the purse that I have been using, but I want to switch out into something different. Tomorrow, I'm going to be out shopping all day, so I want something that's smaller.
You know, okay, we're switching out of the bag into another one to go shopping. We're going shopping for more stuff. Do we need anything else really at this point when we have a shopping cart in our own room and we could just shop from our own things? I think the idea that there's always something better out there is destroying us. The idea of like, maybe if I get this thing, then I'll feel better, or I'll feel more complete, or I'll feel more put together. My life will be more put together. Maybe I'll achieve this certain aesthetic. And a lot of the time the aesthetic that we want to achieve of like the girl that's got it all put together and like the effortlessly chic, and you can't attain that through buying things. I'm also pointing out right here, so these 3 videos, okay, so the yellow bag, the little shopping bag that we saw, and then this pink bag, these were all filmed like one after the other after the other. Okay, she's got the same nails on in all 3 of these videos. Remember the thing I said about Zoella and she hadn't filmed that video in like a year and a half? When we're doing this over and over and over every single day, it doesn't feel as authentic anymore when we're changing it out every single day. It's new products every single day. You know, what I'm craving these days is someone, I want to know what people have been using forever. This is a product, it's been discontinued. They don't make it anymore, but I still went out of my way to find it. I've been using this bag since 2014, right? I like stuff like that, and we don't see that anymore because of overconsumption.
I did get the matching notebook to go with this tote, which I am so excited about. So let's go ahead and pack my tote bag. The first thing that we need is a wallet. Literally 1000% I'm gonna put my keys in here, and it is gonna match everything else. I mean,
why?
And I am gonna live my best life.
So another overconsumption trend related to bags is this obsession that we have now with bag charms. Now this started about maybe a year ago. It's continued on into this year, certainly. In my opinion, what people are trying to emulate is like the essence of the Jane Birkin bag. And Jane Birkin was basically like a French actress who was extremely popular. She was like a style icon, and she made the Birkin bag based on need with Hermes. Okay, so everyone knows Birkin bag, everyone knows, very iconic bag, maybe the most iconic bag of all time, who knows, up for debate, I suppose. But I don't think people are understanding on a fundamental level what Jane Birkin used her Birkin bag for and how she used it, okay? She wore this thing every day into the ground, and she had it full to capacity. So as part of a documentary in 1988, she actually did basically kind of like a what's in my bag video.
Oui, sans problème. Oui.
Okay, Phil, look at this. Look at all the papers and different things.
Petit sac aussi? Alors, tu as pris quelque chose sur moi?
It's so iconic to be dumping out your entire bag in front of the Eiffel Tower, right? This is real. It wasn't planted, it wasn't contrived. She really carried around all of this stuff. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This was how she wore the Birkin bag. So you'll see that there's bag charms all on it. It's beat up, right? It's not perfectly pristine, sitting in a dust bag on a shelf. She wore this thing. She wore it. Okay, and the bag did not wear her. She wore the bag. It was an extension of her. You knew who she was based on this bag because look at her bag charms. It was like things that she had collected from travels in her life and things that were important to her and little funny bits that made it her own personal style. It was self-expression. That's what it is about. And it wasn't about like, I can't get anything on this. Like it was, I'm gonna use this bag and I'm gonna wear it every day. I'm gonna re-wear it. I'm not just gonna switch it out every day or like put it on the shelf, whatever. She used this thing. And that's what made it iconic. And now people are trying to basically emulate what she had, you know, with the original Birkin bag and like that effortless sort of unique style. But what people are not understanding is that you don't achieve this through buying things. It's something that's carefully curated over time. Okay, so now there's a new trend. It's called Birkifying your bag. Okay, and people are doing this where they're buying, you know, Temu clips, putting it on an 8-ball, you know, things like that where it's like they have no meaning and they're just kind of hanging them off randomly and they like went out and bought things just to put on the bag. It's just not the point. Okay, it's just not the point. And many of the comments said, y'all don't understand Jane Birkin at all. I mean, the irony as well is that Jane Birkin was like a massive environmental activist who most certainly probably would not be buying Shein clips, okay, and Temu keychains and crap like that. Like, we're missing the point. The Shein clip, 12,000 likes. I think you took the class out of it. And somebody said, it's got to be random over time, not thought out and pre-planned. Jane built her Birkin for real. I think we'd all love this aesthetic of like being that cool, effortless, chic, style icon, fashion diva. Like we want to be that person, okay? That we all do. Wouldn't it be great? Once again, you don't get that through this overconsumption crap. It's got to be curated. Like it's so much cooler to find a charm from traveling around or you find something that's like unique to you. It's a specific hobby that you have or like interest that you have or like expression of your style that's different and unique. It's not like everybody else. These things are relevant to your life, right? Like people are putting these clips on there that they would never wear. They're putting hair clips just to put hair clips because everyone's doing that. This lacks depth. Putting a Nike Dunk on your Birkin bag, it lacks depth. It really does. Like I said, a lot of people jumped onto this Birkifying my bag train, and it's created this huge mess now where people are just buying a million bag charms, more than you could ever use.
All of these keychains, this box of keychains, and then these 4 little containers of keychains are all of the keychains that I have in my keychain collection.
I mean,
let's fill up my handbag charm bowl. I just have way too much handbag stuff that's constantly changing because I have 2 little ones for me to have a handbag bowl, but a handbag charm bowl I totally need.
No one needs it. No one needs a bag charm bowl. No. Okay, and it is probably a wake-up call to be like, I have so many bag charms, I need a huge bowl.
I do think that this is going to have to become bigger at some point, but I did like this bowl that I got this morning from Home Goods.
This morning we got it. So we went out and bought a bowl that we didn't have already just for bag charms.
I have 2 Labubus. Both of these were purchased for my family. And that is it.
Who could forget the Labubus? Who could forget? I'll say it again if you haven't seen that video about Labubus, but I'll see you guys in 2 years. We'll see if you guys have the Labubus on your bags in 2 years. I'll circle back.
Those are most of my handbag charms that I could find, and I'm running out of time. Okay, bye.
Well, that's shocking. And another shocking trend that I'm seeing is the purse bowl. So in a similar vein to having a purse chain bowl, this is the purse bowl that's now circulating on TikTok. Overconsumption may be rotting our brains.
Allow me to introduce you to the idea of a purse bowl. I saw this on TikTok. This girl has a bowl near her front door with all of the things that she has in her purse, because I'm someone who switches out my purse all the time. Like pretty much every day. I'm like kind of crazy. And so I know I'm not using this purse tomorrow. I'm dumping all of the contents of my purse into my purse bowl. That's very aesthetic. I got it on Amazon, a little travertine bowl, so that it's all there. So when I go to pick out my next bag for the day, I have all of my purse contents in this bowl.
So a junk bowl, basically. The bowl is cute or whatever. I don't even know if you call that a bowl, but it's like when you put junk and crap in it and leave it out, like, what?
Thank you to this girl for this idea, and I'll keep you guys posted. I just got it, but like, I'm obsessed. It looks so cute, and it just makes everything so much easier, and they don't have a purse over there. It's like just your stuff. I love it.
My purse bowl is just my previous bag. 21,000 likes. Wait, hear me out. What if, and I know this sounds crazy, what if you just took the contents of the first purse and, no, seriously, put them in another purse? We just are buying things to buy things at this point. Thought she was going to put the purse in the bowl. It's literally a catch-all tray. This isn't new, LMFAO. Leave it to this generation to reinvent the catch-all. Consumerism, final boss. Consumerism is crazy. It's crazy. Jumping on the purse bowl train. Okay, so we're putting all of our lip products in here. Hairbrushes. I mean, objectively, this looks like trash. Okay, it looks like clutter, because that's what a lot of this is. It's clutter. Here's somebody else picking out a purse bowl.
I'll find a bowl to make the viral purse bowl.
The viral purse bowl.
This is a planter, but it's kind of sick.
This looks like a Super Mario Mr. Toad. I mean, I just can't even imagine putting purse stuff in there.
I don't know. I wish it was just the bowl. Something like this could be cool.
It's just a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Look, guys, we got another problem. And honestly, I could make this really about any type of purse restocks in general, things like that. But right now I'm seeing a massive trend of these bog bags. If you've not heard of a bog bag or seen a bog bag, it's basically like a giant rubber crock looking bag. A lot of people take them to the pool, swimming, things like that. We really probably don't need a separate bag just for these activities. We could probably just use a bag we already have. Okay, a tote bag, something along those lines. Bog bags are taking over. And a lot of people are calling them restocks. Okay, so bunch of plastic stuff, tons of cheese, all blue. Clearly this is like a blue theme. Who knows what's going on? So they have all these attachments. Everything's coming up brand new out of the package. So like, this is why I say, you're calling it a restock. When was it stocked before? Restock would imply that you are replenishing something. Okay, you used up something all the way, right? Which is what we should strive for, right? And this is not that. Okay, this is not that. This is, we're buying brand new stuff, and we're trying to do this monochromatic crap, whatever. It's to excess. So all this stuff's brand new, packaging coming off, never before been used. It's not authentic, okay? To see people just use stuff, like buying things just to buy. They're buying all the accessories. The thing about these bags is they come with a ton of accessories. These are basically like a consumerist money pit. That's the way I see them personally. Everyone's using these waterproof cards. There's no way they're playing cards, I can tell you. And there's just all this crap that you can buy for it. Who's nerd gummies at the top? Like, those aren't gonna fall out. It's just, look at a mini bog bag. I mean, guys, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing? Okay, so this overconsumption is bordering on rage bait for me now. I hate it, but I also love it. This is super cute, but as a bog bag owner, they are way too heavy and not comfortable at all to carry. Interesting. You know, once again, people see this as aspirational, and it's a problem. I want to be rich and do this one day. No, don't do this. None of this stuff is practical except the hand sanitizer and the camera. Exactly. It's just excessive. And of course, these things are like, they're not cheap. And my suspicion is that people kind of use these as like a status symbol, right? You know, with everything that's a micro trend. Right now, bog bags are most definitely a micro trend. You know, it's like an expensive name brand. This one's $100, as you can see. People seek out this brand specifically, even though there's plenty of dupes out there that are literally just exactly the same for way less. It's literally just rubber. Okay. But people, you know, they want the brand name. I think people love this idea of having a bag that's like ultra super specific for each occasion. It's a status thing. Here's some of the accessories. Like, it's just a joke. Tiny tote keychain, $10. Bog beverage holder, $20. Phone holder, $25. Bag divider, $20. And, you know, people will just buy every single thing for this. Here's like they have like gibbets, like croc gibbets. They have them for the bog bags that you can put on the outside. They're $15 each for one little bit. Dividers, all these unique bag inserts, zipper pouches that stick onto the bag. It's too much. This is an overconsumption nightmare. And, you know, here's one pink bog bag for my daughter. So bought a whole thing of these, you know, cheap gibbet things. They bought a tiny little bog bag to put in there with Tic Tacs. All the accessories are in there. These are all brand new products, never been used. I hate when they push the product up so you can see it, and then it like goes everywhere and they're just wasting it. No words. There's the Touchland, of course. You know, what makes me sad is to think that people are kind of teaching their kids this, because there's more to life than this. This is all being taken out of plastic packaging. This is for a kid. Restocking my new bog bag. Okay, so once again, someone bought all of the accessories. Brand new blue products, okay? Brand new Touchland hand sanitizer. It's always the Touchland. I don't know what's going on, but it's a problem. Blue everything, blue gum. Seashell, never been used. I mean, it's a joke. The paper soap, I mean, what? Like, how many times are you actually getting into that situation where there's no soap? I need to know. And some of this stuff's useful, but like all of it's to excess. Okay, it is absolutely to excess. And it's a problem. Oh, by the way, you guys thought that was over? There's a part 2. We're not done packing the bag. Okay? So we're doing this whole situation. Okay? Everything is in plastic packaging, repackaged into more plastic. Okay? Who knows if this is even getting eaten at this point? I would think not. I mean, you know, a lot of this you have to remember is basically like, these are advertisements for their Amazon storefronts and different things like that. You know, I can't stand these. This is a new trend. I think I did this a while ago where I talked about these stupid ice molds, specifically for like the tumbler cups. Okay? I mean, look at this. It's rage bait, that's for sure. Social media is absolutely the key driver of overconsumption, without a doubt. And this is really at the base of it, right? Is that it's showcasing lifestyles and products that basically promote this idea of like envy and FOMO and honestly just compulsive buying. Okay, like the things that we're constantly exposing ourselves to in terms of like this overconsumption crap, and this is why we need to fight back, is because it's like we're all watching this and being like, oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Oh, I need to buy this too. I've been influenced. I've been influenced. We're acting like sheep. Okay, so here's one. Pack with me for a spring park day with my daughter. Look at the Stanley crab. Never been used. We've got purse restocking stuff. Never before used products that are most likely never going to be used. This is going to get packed in the bag and then never actually used at the destination, if it even makes there. You know, I don't know how much of this is content and how much of it is like they're actually going out and having a park day. It's created a cynic in me, and I don't want to be that way. I really don't. But I just have to question everything. I'm like, how much of this is an ad? How much is contrived? How much is planted product placement? You know? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's no reason for it. It's shocking, quite frankly. Shocking.
Hello. Today's unpopular opinion is brought to you by Bog Bag. Is this really what we're using? I cannot get the straps to stay untwisted, literally ever.
And the fact that I have to carry this hard plastic, heavy piece of rubber on and off the beach with a sunburn is not the vibe.
These bags aren't even good. Spoiler alert, okay? The bag straps are crap. They twist around. They're not even long enough. It's a crappy rubber bag. The reviews are in. And this is not the only review I've seen, by the way, but people are just eating it up. They're eating it up because they saw it on social media.
So what are we using? This cannot be it. This cannot be the only good bag.
I saw this video and I, like, once you see this, you'll never be able to see a bog bag the same way. I thought this video was hilarious. She said, girls with their bog bags be like, and she's carrying a laundry basket around with a strap on it. I mean, it's true. Those things are ridiculous, but it's like we don't even see it because we're blinded by consumerism. It's true. Okay, but then I see this and it troubles me. Okay, because this is just what I've noticed over the years. And this is a rant that I want to go on, but I'll go on it quickly, okay? Like in the comments, it says Yeti Camino, absolute best. Get the Yeti Camino. Ditch my bog bag for the Yeti Camino. So now people are like, they're over the bog bags. And now we're all going out and compulsively buying Yeti Camino bags. Okay, and I'm not going to show what it looks like because you don't need it. Okay, the truth is you don't need this bag. But everyone is like moving from thing to thing to thing. Like, oh, everyone has a bog bag now. I'm moving on to the next thing, which is the Yeti Camino. And I'm buying it in 100 different colors. I'm buying accessories just so I can have monochromatic, you know. It will never stop unless you decide to not participate in this anymore. We all do. We all have to make a decision to not participate in the never-ending cycle. We will never feel satisfied in our lives if we allow this to continue and allow ourselves to constantly feel like there's something better out there. I just have to keep searching for it. What you have is probably enough. That's my point. Well, guys, overconsumption has always lived at TJ Maxx. Okay, that's actually the birthplace of overconsumption. It's TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. Okay, I hate to say it, guys, but it's true. And unfortunately, another trend has surged, which is the beaded bag trend. And certain bags have been going viral and people are hunting for them again. You know, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. I think people don't realize that a lot of the appeal of these things is the thrill that they're getting from finding these items and looking for them. But when you get home and you finally have the product in your hand, it's like, oh, well, this is a letdown. So anyway, people are now searching for viral lobster bags and sardine bags. Beaded.
My gosh, look what they have. Oh my god, they have two of the lobsters. They have this orange one.
That doesn't look like a lobster to me.
Oh my god, and they have this beachy one and also the yellow flowers. This is so cute too. Oh wow.
Yovi, you find the viral bag when you weren't even looking for it. So yeah, people are searching for this sardine bag. Look, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. It ain't for me, I'll tell you that much. It ain't for me. But yeah, people are going cuckoo over the bag.
Okay, I had to hop on because I said I would give an update if I found more beaded bags. Please look at this. It's the sardine bag. And then they have the swimmers.
That's the sardine purse. I don't get the hype. I'm confused. I would never imagine this is actually what the bag would look like. This is a Staud tummy bag knockoff. I'm so surprised they're even allowing these to happen. I don't know why. I don't know how, but this is a recession indicator. You know, for a lot of people, the appeal is that these are truthfully a dupe. So people are finding them because they are obviously much cheaper at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I think they're like between $25 and $30 something. They're a dupe for the Staud bags. So Staud is like more expensive. I mean, these are like $300, $295. Sardine bag. They've got a hot dog bag. I mean, who the hell is buying that? Available for pre-order apparently. So yeah, and look, I mean, you can see sold out. Okay, sold out. So they are a dupe, truthfully they are. I think that's what started a lot of this beaded bag trend, which really surged massively, I think around April of this year. I think it literally hit like an all-time high for Google search terms just recently. Like everybody was searching for these beaded bags like crazy, okay? Buying them all up, like they were the most coveted thing. You know how things go in and out of style. I think really what is behind a lot of this is, you know, she mentioned there's a viral lobster bag, there's the sardine bag. I think that it's really the influence of this micro trend, which has been forced down our throats I don't know if you guys have noticed, okay, start looking around, okay, paying attention, because it's a little suspicious that all at once, every store this year decided to do East Coast chic, okay, Nantucket, you know, coastal summer, right? With the lobsters and the shells in Maine and Rhode Island, and like, guys, we ain't stupid. It's a concerted effort. Massive corporations have put millions of dollars into getting us to be obsessed with these trends. And once it's all over, okay, not cool anymore. It's in one day, it's out the next day. That's how fashion is. This is just another example. So, you know, people are looking for sardines because it's like the cool aesthetic thing right now. They're looking for lobsters, but it's like, it's a micro trend. It's going away. I suspect very soon.
Beaded heaven. Look, they have this one, and look, they have this one. Wait, we're getting the cart ready. They have an item on the list. I have never seen this many beaded ever in stores. Look. Oh my god, add it to the cart. This one, I have to have it. Add it to the freaking cart. And look at this one. Look at the green. Look at the green. Add it to the cart. And hello, look at this one. Are you kidding me? Before any of you say, leave some for others, there are 1,333 TJ Maxx stores and over 600 of them in Europe. Everyone can find a bag.
I think if we have to pull out the stat of how many stores exist, we're probably trying to rationalize behavior that is maybe a little excessive.
Oh, look at her. Are you kidding me? This can't be happening. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. Add it to the cart. They even have the stripe one here. They have this one. Oh my god, I have this one already, but she is beautiful. They have this beautiful daisy one. I have her. They have the swimmer one. Have that as well. They have the cha-cha looking one. They have the white, the black, the big beaded bags with all the fruits. They also have white, green, and another one of the yellows. I was just gonna do a return. Like, this is crazy. They also have this little stunning bead moment, and look right behind it, blue. Thank God there was 1,333 stores, because you guys can also get these too, and we can match and be beaded bag besties.
Like I said, I've been there. Trust me. I buy too much stuff that I don't need as well. You know, maybe it's just for content. I have no idea. We just don't need this many. We don't need this many.
And you know what makes this jackpot shopping day even better is we have a return. So it's girl math. There's like 5 different dresses and none of them fit. So like all of this is like free. Oh my God.
Here's a comment. I'm sorry, but we have to start normalizing overcompensating in every category. She literally has 30 bags, I think, and she keeps buying more and more. I don't know her, obviously. I don't know whether or not she uses them on a daily basis, but we, especially influencers, need to stop promoting overconsumption like it's normal. Am I the only one who thinks these are low-key ugly? It happened to me. I hit the beaded bag jackpot. So look, I mean, what? I mean, it's so much more special to just buy one and be like, look, I got my one beaded bag. It was my TJ Maxx find of the year. Okay. And I'm going to wear this thing into the ground. Okay. Or I'm going to wear it all summer or whatever the hell. Look at this beaded bag collection. Just a crawfish. That's not a lobster, I can tell you. Here's some tomatoes. Look at all this.
I woke up today and I thought to myself, we're going to be a problem today, aren't we? And myself said, yeah. So I said, okay, let's get the day started.
I found all the beaded bags that I was hunting for and some. So I want to show you guys my whole collection now.
Oh,
First and foremost.
Guys, I know you see it already. I just want to direct you to what's behind her. The storage wall, just for purses that she's not using.
Bessie actually shipped this one to me. I still to this day have not seen this bag, but it's just a martini beaded bag, and I just am obsessed with this, and I love the little stars. I feel like this is a perfect nighttime one. Then we have the really cute tassel one. I love this. It just looks really festive.
Okay.
This is the lemon sun with the diver. This one's so cute. And there's also one with champagne bottles, and I actually got this on sale for $29 instead of $35. One of my favorites, and I actually have the matching sandals to go with it.
One of my favorites, but the tags are still on. And we have matching sandals, even though the tags are still on.
I actually found this one last summer, but I also added this little crochet charm to it. So cute. Next is the martini beaded bag. I love the green and yellow.
Tags on.
I also love how it's striped in the back. And then the crawfish one.
Tags
I think
on.
Crawfish or lobsters. This Aperol Spritz one. Oh my god.
Tags on.
This one I actually really love too. It's the same design as the tomato one with a larger flap in the front, but again the detail is impeccable. This is my favorite bead bag. I can't get over the
favorite one, but the tags are on. Girl, you still have time. Return them, please. The tags are on. Return them. Holy consumerism. Why? They're not even that cute. They also have the tags, like you don't even use them. Girl, you will never use all those. Leave some for us. Yeah, I mean, people ain't happy. They ain't happy.
Does anybody else fall into this like TikTok, Instagram world? I'm on viral beaded TikTok from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I don't want any of those bags, but seeing other people get the bags makes me want to get one of the bags.
Herein lies the problem, people. And you have to become enlightened to this type of stuff to really see how insidious it is, because it's like simply watching people hunt for these beaded bags isn't enough. Like, people want to buy them for themselves. Like I said, I used to watch these videos, like the what's in my bag videos, watching people like showcase their purses, and I didn't really feel this need to buy things. I didn't feel like a pressure of like, I gotta have this too. I don't know, there was something like about the way that things used to be, and like, once again, it's social media. It's like there's billions of dollars that go into marketing to try to get us psychologically to want to buy things and to trigger our, you know, impulsive desire to go out and hunt for things. Like, there's so much psychology behind it as well, but I just felt more at peace with the things I had. Now people watch these and they're like, I want to get in on the fun. And it's, you know, 99.9% of it is just the thrill of the hunt. It's just being able to find it in real life and be like, you know, it's exciting. It's not even about the bag.
I don't know what that is called. Is the tomato bag cute?
FOMO?
No. Is the sardine bag cute? No. Maybe the lemon one. Like, hard maybe.
Not even that
is kind of cute. Is the one where the girls are like swimming in the ocean cute? No.
Hell no.
Like, can someone explain to me what this is? Because I don't want those bags, but watching them on TikTok over and over and over, I'm like, gotta go get it. On my way to TJ Maxx.
You are under spells, people.
This is one of my favorite sounds ever. The amount of overconsumption at TJ Maxx is driving me insane. Where are you putting the 25 beaded purses you just bought in one trip? It's making my skin crawl. Exactly, guys. TJ Maxx, it is Overconsumption HQ. It was created in a lab there, okay? And whatever they're doing to the TJ Maxx bathrooms as well, okay, was also created in a lab.
You are!
It's time to pack another one of my beaded
Guys,
bags.
the tags
I've been trying
are
to be
on.
better about switching out my bags more, so which one should we choose? I've been dying to use this one, so I think this is the winner. Let's pick out the charms
Look at these charm racks. Never before in history have we seen this kind of stuff.
first. Obviously, I have to use my new beaded turtle one. I also think this jellyfish one would look so cute. And for the last one, I think this is pretty perfect too. Okay, I really love how all of that looks. Now for my wallet, I think it'd be so cute to use one of these beaded bags, so let's use the line. And now for some hand sanitizer.
No, we've got to stop this. Look at all of these. I've never seen this many.
This would be the perfect one because it's blue. And for some hand cream, let's use the Stitch one. So for my mini perfume, I'm going to need something pretty small and skinny because these bags aren't the biggest. So I'm going to take one of these portable perfume sprays. I'm going to add Mimic 24 to it. It already has it in there, but let's just fill her up. Now for some lippies, they have to be pretty small, so these will do. And
I mean, we don't even need that many.
For some purse essentials, cuticle oil, and then for the next drawer, wipes and Tylenol. I always have gum, portable phone charger. Now to pack it all in, let's use this case. Now let's pack her up first, my wallet, and then all of this fits in the case perfectly. Now we put her in. Tylenol and hand wipes will go in the back pocket, and then this stuff will go on top. Now all packed up and ready to go. The Sea Turtle bag is definitely one of my favorite beaded bags that I own.
One of the worst types of people you could be is somebody who goes to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and stocks up on those beaded purses and then resells them on Facebook Marketplace or elsewhere for triple the price.
Yeah, well, with everything in our world, because of overconsumption, resellers have never had an easier time just taking advantage of all of us, and they just go from trend to trend to trend and take people's money. They're taking people's money, literally parking themselves in front of a TJ Maxx every single day. They're there for rope drop, waiting in line. They're buying up the beaded bags. They're reselling them to people online. And the only way out of it is to, number one, not buy from them, but also not participate. You have to remove yourself from the situation, for real. Because otherwise they win.
We all know those are affordable dupes, so what, you're just gonna hoard them all and then sell them to people at triple the price because you want to make a little buck off people in this economy, in this state of the world? The f is wrong with you? You're evil.
I do think there's something very insidious about people that are taking dupe products, like affordable alternatives, and marking them up, selling them. Like, ew, it's gross.
I just can't imagine feeling good about myself if I'm driving overconsumption that much. I just like really truly don't understand. Same with those Trader Joe's bags. I saw so many on Facebook Marketplace for foul numbers. First of all, you shouldn't be reselling them anyway. Like, I don't understand. Personally, I honestly wouldn't be able to sleep at night being somebody like that. I don't want to drive capitalism and overconsumption like that.
They don't respond to this type of, I've tried, trust me. I've tried to fight the resellers. I try to shame them. They don't care. They're not like you or I. Okay, they don't think clearly.
Not in my heart, not in my mind, not in my soul.
There's only one way to defeat them. Only one way. And it's to put them out of business by not buying this crap. Use what you got.
Y'all are evil.
I fear that this was not worth the hype. I actually got this bag. My kind friend Lisabetta saw this in the store and picked it up for me. Problem with this bag, it is so cute. I legit cut myself every time I touch it. Legit cut myself. I don't know if you can the beads are so sharp. It's like not even funny. It's not even worth it to keep it. I have the receipt. Kind of sad because this is such a cute summer staple. I love anything beaded. It just cannot be kept. This is literally so painful, and I scratched like 10 people when I wore this out the other night.
Well, there you have it, folks. Turns out, just like the bog bag, these bags are not even practical. They're not realistic. They're cutting people up. They're actually a hazard to wear, but people are influenced to buy them because of social media, because of overconsumption culture, consumerism. I just want to reiterate what I said in the beginning, okay? Which is that people's bags used to be an expression of themselves. It was a window into their life. I could know a person based on their bag. I knew something about them. It told the story. It was an expression of individuality. It was creative. It was artistic. It was a fashion moment. And that's not the way that it is today. And it makes me sad. Because here's the problem, right? Overconsumption right now is to a point where it is getting us to all be the same. We're all buying the same things. We have way too much stuff. We're not using the bags that we have. We're not actually sitting down and thinking, when's the last time you sat and thought, what is my style? Okay, what do I like? Me specifically, what do I like? What fits in my life? Okay, what makes sense for me? What's practical to me? And my style, my vibe, right? My aesthetic, what am I gonna use? And using it until the wheels fall off, like really using it. Unfortunately, through this, we're losing our individuality. Overconsumption is uninspired. And I think as a society, we're uninspired. We're all buying the same thing. We're falling in line and just being like, oh, this is the cool trend right now. All right, let me go out and get it. Instead of expressing who we are to the world, getting a bag charm that makes sense to me. This is from my travels. This is from my mom, my dad. I passed it down. Me and my sister got this when we went to the library. I don't know. We're losing that. And when you lose that, what do you have really? When our actions become so predictable, we are so easy to control, truthfully. And what are we without art? What are we without self-expression, creativity, the differences that make us who we are? Nothing. We're nothing, okay? Everything now is just a vehicle for monetization, for product placement. We're not celebrating unique people anymore. And that's, to me, my biggest problem with overconsumption. I only see this getting worse unless we decide within ourselves that we're going to go against the grain. We're not going to wrap our identities up in the things that we buy. So let's get back to what made the What's in My Bag videos so great to begin with. Let's celebrate those things. So anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like topics like this, discussions like this, you gotta hit subscribe. Okay, you simply must do it. It's the best place to be, is this channel. Many more to come. Okay, I have many rants, don't worry. I'm not even close to being done. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button if you did like this video. I'd love to see what you have to say down below in the comments. I will see you guys in my next video.
Bye. Look at this huge waste of plastic. Who needs 3 toothbrushes? This would last my family of 6 at least 3 years.